The Buffalo Bills march on the New Orleans Saints 31-19. The Bills remain undefeated. Welcome to Buffalo Against the World.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu
Cuzin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Yes, everyone. We are back on another Victory Monday for the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Bills take care of business as they should. 31-21 over the New Orleans Saints. Welcome into Victory Monday, Buffalo Against the World with Kulu and Cuzin Brad. What is going on to all our people out there? Scott, what's up, baby? You early, ready, and waiting for us, man. We happy that you're here with us, man. Big dub for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. A little bit too close for my liking, Cuzzo Brad, but we're going to get into this game. But first, as our ritual, take us around the league.
All right. Thank you for joining us on Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk. We love all our Bills fans. We love all our Bills family. We love Bills Mafia. And we are going to go around the league. We are going to start off with Thursday's game between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. The Cardinals fell to the Seahawks 23-20. I have no idea what's going on with the Seahawks. So they have all that talent, and they're just not playing seriously. They just don't take the game seriously. It's like, all right, hurry up so we can do something else. So I don't know what's going on when it comes to that. Then we have the game in Ireland game. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Minnesota Vikings 24-21. The Falcons beat the Washington Commanders 34-27. The Giants got a win over the Los Angeles Chargers 21-18. Not bad for Jackson Dart's first start. Russell Wilson might be sitting the bench for the rest of the season. And the Titans they showed up against their old counterparts, the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans beat them 26-0. Cam Ward was extremely not happy about that. You can go look up on the internet on what he said in the press conference. The Eagles beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-25. The New England Patriots beat the Carolina Panthers 42-13. The Lions beat the Cleveland Browns 34-10. The Jaguars upset the 49ers, beating them 26-21. The Colts lost to the LA Rams 27-20. And the wide receiver, Adion Mitchell, all I got to say is, bruh. But y'all can Google that. The Bears pulled off the victory over the Las Vegas Raiders 25-24. And the Ravens lost to the Chiefs 37-20. Baltimore 1-3. Who would have thought? Super Bowl favorites, huh? 1-3, lost to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs woke up. I got to give them credit. The Chiefs woke up. They said, hey, man, we still here. We're not going to give up the throne. And last night, we're going to get into that later in the evening because this is the hater of the week. But the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys ended in a tie, 40-40, wasted everybody's time, had me up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, wasted everybody's time, but it ended in a tie. I would have preferred a loss. The Jets and Dolphins are playing right now. The Dolphins are up 3-0, but you don't have to watch that. No one cares. And the Bengals and Broncos are scheduled to play tonight at 8:15. That is around the league. A little bit of info. Bills punter, the Australian. Oh, crikey, me leg. He was injured yesterday. The Bills are looking into a new punter. He will not be available this week for Sunday night's game against the New England Patriots. And we pulled off a dub. Beating the New Orleans Saints 31-19. Victory Monday. Not the blowout everybody was looking for. But, I mean, hey, man, this is NFL. This is the NFL. This is not college, okay? Yeah. This is not college football. This is two pro teams going at it. And fun fact, we haven't beaten them at home since the 80s. So we had to get our get back before the last, time they come here at Highmark Stadium. We had to win the game. And we did. So shout out to the Bills beating the Saints 31-19.
All right, so let's get into some statistics of this game. Josh Allen, again, leading the way to 3 touchdowns total. He had 2 passing. He was 16 for 22, another efficient day for Josh Allen, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. I was getting a little worried. I was like, Josh, let's not get back to our old ways here. But James Cook came through, 22 carries for 117 yards, his third straight 100-yard game. Average 5.3 a carry and a rushing touchdown. Josh Allen also led behind him with 7 carries for 45 yards, 6.4 and a touchdown. That angry run was crazy. Khalil Shakir, oh man, this dude breaking tackles, spinning off guys and going all the way for touchdowns. 5 for 69 led the Bills again. Still the Buffalo Bills' best receiver, 69 for 1 touchdown. Keon Coleman, 3 for 45. Dalton Kincaid, 1 for 28. Josh Palmer, 2 for 25. And James Cook, 3 for 18. So, overall, again, another game that's kind of too close for our liking, Cuzzo Brad. But again, this is the NFL. Teams are game planning for the Buffalo Bills. And when you play a team that's not in your conference and not in your division, it's a little bit tougher for teams that you don't particularly see. You don't really feel them out like that. You kind of have a week to prepare for them, and you really don't know really what it's in their arsenal. You kind of just see what you see on tape. So I get that. Penalties were horrible. Penalties really hurt us yesterday. We had over 15 penalties yesterday. I mean, you
12,
cannot.
11 penalties.
Okay, over 11 penalties. You can't win a game like that. When you're playing a good team. The Bills are so talented, though. The Bills are so good, and they got the best player in the NFL. Once again, I'm calling it right now. Second two-time MVP, Josh Allen. Right now, he's playing that caliber of football. He's the catalyst. Him and James Cook right now are the catalyst for carrying this team, despite all the horrible penalties that we had last night. So that's something that we got to wake up from. Obviously, in this league, Sean McDermott said it in his victory speech. It's hard to win in the NFL, and it really is, because any given night, last week we was talking about 6 undefeated teams, and now we're down to 2. So again, hard to win, but it showed the grit of this team that when it comes down to it, these guys are going to come to play football and they're going to try to win. And of course, 17 putting on the angry runs. My man, Josh Allen, man, that run was amazing, bro.
Oh yeah. They pissed him off. And paid the price. You could just tell when they gave him that shot when he was sitting on the bench. I'm like, oh, he pissed off. And they had to awake the beast. He just said, you know what? All right, enough of this. Time to put him in the casket and close it. It was a second down. I'm going to run it. You're not going to stop me. And you could tell when he got up, it was like, oh, yeah, y'all woke me up. Now I got to put y'all to bed. And then, a couple plays later, there was an absolute dot to Dalton Kincaid, putting us ahead, putting us up 12 and finish out the game. My overall, yes, the Saints weren't, they're a young team, up and coming, a lot of young faces, some old faces. But when I looked at the stats, it wasn't necessarily a bad game. I mean, yeah, we were expecting to blow them out. But like you said, and like I said before we started this ain't college football. This isn't Ohio State going against Division I AA East. This is 2 NFL franchises. These are pro players going up against it. And Spencer Rattler, to his credit, I've been watching this kid since high school. Spencer Rattler, he's pretty good. I got to give him credit where credit was due. He played pretty well yesterday. But when I looked at the stats, yes, rushing, they were running all over us. They had a total of 189 yards rushing to our 165. They first downs pretty even. They had 22. We had 20. And last week they harped on this and they kind of cleaned it up. Third down efficiency. The Dolphins were killing us on third down. When I looked at this game, they were 5 for 13. The Saints were 5 for 13. So they attempted 13. They got 5 of them. We were 3 for 10. So, I mean, yeah, we kind of lost it there. We kind of lost the turnover battle there. It wasn't the best game. They allowed 3 sacks. We allowed 3 sacks. So it wasn't the best game, but we won. We won the game. And I don't want to hear the fans talking about we should have blew them out and we should have beat them easily and it wasn't the best game we got. It's the NFL. No games are going to be easy. Every game is going to be a challenge. And last time I checked, we're still undefeated. Baltimore, they're 1-3 right now. How's it feel to beat them? They're 1-3.
Exactly.
I mean, they were Super Bowl hopefuls. Now their Super Bowl chances percentage-wise is at 11%. So, I mean, I'm good with being undefeated, nearly squeaking by these teams, quote unquote. So I thought it was an overall great win. Love what James Cook did. James Cook is just emerging as one of the best backs in the NFL. I already called him the third best running back in the NFL. Dude was just straight unstoppable. James Cook, 8 straight games with a rushing touchdown, set a Bills record. And, I mean, he's just doing great things. Not too far behind Antoine Smith to take him as 11 for Bills all time. Still, I think he will be number 1 in rushing. I mean, he got a long time to go, but dude is unstoppable. He's really emerging as one of the best backs in the league. I think he's the third best running back in the league. He's really killing it out there. Second best weapon. And offensive line, I got Josh sacked 3 times. Not a good look. Not a good look. Just saying. You got to protect the merchandise.
Some of those were covered sacks because
still
or Josh was holding the ball a little too long on some of them also because he had the time. I know it's a few games I was kind of yelling at the screen like, Josh, come on, you got time, get rid of that ball.
Yeah,
pulling Drew Bledsoe out there.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
Yeah,
we don't want that. But overall, good team win. We got our get back. We haven't beat them at Highmark Stadium since '83. Which I thought was weird to bring that up during the game where we were winning the entire time. And the commentators just kept siding with the Saints. It was just really irritating how they just kept saying, oh, yeah, I don't know what the Bills are doing. We're winning the game right now. We're winning the game. Like, what are you talking about? We're winning right now. They kept showing negative light in the Bills game. It was really getting weird. But overall,
that's why this show is called Buffalo Against the World.
Exactly, because no one wants to see us succeed. It's okay. We got y'all, Bills Mafia.
We got another highlight, man. We got to highlight our man, Cole Bishop.
Yes.
This kid, he's had a little bit, we've been on him. We've been on him. We've been on this kid. We've been on him. We was like, listen, this guy can play a little bit better. One-handed interception. Man, we got to give him props for that, man. We got to give this kid props. He's a young guy. He's really still kind of learning the system on the fly, but he went out there. He went for it. He read that all the way and out-leaped the receiver. That's touchdown if he doesn't make that play.
Yeah.
That's a touchdown if he doesn't make that play.
Absolutely. And I have no idea why they even called that play, but I got to give credit where credit is due. You are absolutely 1,000% right. I have been hard on Cole Bishop since last season, since the preseason, since coming into week 1. Welcome to the party, Cole. Welcome in. Well, welcome in. It only took you a year and 4 games, but welcome to the party. Thank you. We knew we had to get you there. We had to get you to that mark. We had to get you to the potential we saw. We saw something in you. Welcome to the party. That builds your confidence up. It's going to lead to a lot more playmaking abilities, a lot more trust from the coaches and us as the fans. So shout out to you, Cole Bishop. First NFL interception, and it was beautiful. He read that like a book. He saw the Philly special. Spencer Rattler was like, oh, yes, I'm going to catch a touchdown. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not on Cole Bishop's watch.
I like this point from the 12-Man Mafia. Shout out to the 12-Man Mafia, Joey Hutch, my man. Joey's been with us since we was with the Built in Buffalo platform. Shout out to them as well. Joey, we over here now. We got our own platform going on, Buffalo Against the World. So make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. But yeah, he makes a good point. Being a 6th-round draft pick, and Cole Bishop is he's coming along. Wasn't he a 3rd-round draft pick?
He was a 3rd-round draft pick.
Yeah. I think you're a little off on that, Joey.
The 6th-round draft pick was
Strong. Dorian
Strong was, and
that's what he says. Being Strong. He's talking about Strong. You know what?
Okay.
We read that wrong. He's talking about Strong.
We read it wrong.
He said Ian Strong, who's having a quiet, good season. Actually, he actually got Tre'Davious White on the bench yesterday.
And I do not blame them. Mad Max, hurry back, heal up as quickly as you can because we need you. Mad Max, we are waiting for you to come back because, man, Trey White, we ain't ready to put you at safety at this point because, Ooh, boy, oh boy. And shout out to your boy, your man, Deion Walker. That's your boy.
Yeah, that's my boy.
You called him out.
I told you,
Your
big
boy,
boy, man.
your boy,
Big boy,
Deion
big boy
Walker.
playing with some grit, man. I
Gotta
like
give
him
him
on
credit.
that defensive line. You know, there's something we got to talk about, Cuzzo. And please chime in, all our Bills Mafia fans, like our Buffalo Against the World fans. We want to hear feedback from you. Gregory Rousseau has been very quiet these first 3 games. Got an $80 million contract. Been very quiet throughout the season. I'm not seeing him impact many run plays. I did see him set the edge on the goal line yesterday, which kind of helped seal the game yesterday. But man, I am very unimpressed with him, what I've saw so far. What I've seen from AJ Epinesa, what I've seen from Joey Bosa, these guys are playing their hearts out right now. And I'm just not seeing that from Gregory Rousseau. And I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in that. Please let us know what you think about Rousseau. Is he playing like an $80 million player? I'm not seeing it right now.
I got to agree with you. I mean, we're paying this dude a lot of money. We're paying you top 10 defensive setting edge money. You got to show up with that effort. I get it. It's 4 games in, but still, man, we want to see something. These are the games you got to build up these sacks against, man. You had 8.5 last year. You didn't even reach double digits. We need you to get the double digits as far as sacks go. I get it. A lot of football left to be played, a lot of games to be played, and maybe you might show up in the playoffs. But, bro, we need you to spark it up because Joey Bosa killing it, AJ Epinesa killing it, and your boy Deion Walker, my man, literally swallows running backs. So shout out to him.
Yeah, here's my issue, Cuzzo Brad, with Gregory Rousseau. Gregory Rousseau has never had a double-digit sack season.
Right.
Never. And you recall, we were very high on doing what we could to get Myles Garrett. And a lot of people were chewing us out and saying, no, we got Groot. We just grow homegrown. Let's keep him here. He's right there. And, let's look at his career here. His rookie season had 4 sacks. Opposite side of Von Miller, he had 8. Then 2023, he had 5. 2024, he had 8 again. And right now, he's at a half a sack right now. So, and he's only had 8 tackles total this season. So not very impressed with Gregory Rousseau. He has not been active at all. And Scott put it the best way. He's in witness protection right now. He's on lockdown. Offensive lines got him. I'm like, God, bro, you got to set the edge. You got to come off the edge. Like you're running into the offensive tackle and you're just staying there. You're not moving. Bro, what's going on? And
Lamar Jackson put you on his highlight reel. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very unimpressed with Group right now. And I hope the coaches really light a fire under him because, like you said, he's in witness protection right now. He's nowhere to be found on this defense. And to be getting paid what he's getting paid, I can't respect it. I can't respect it because I was one of the guys who said, let this guy walk out the door. I wanted, what's my man's name from the Bengals? I really wanted to either
Hendricks.
grab him.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That's where my mind was. My mind was there. Or, of course, obviously, my number 1 pick was Crosby or Myles Garrett. Garrett is who I really wanted, but obviously that didn't happen. And, but if possibly we could have been in the running for him if we didn't sign Gregory Rousseau. So, again, not very impressed with where we are with him right now.
I mean, let's be honest. The whole defense got to step it up. I mean, I get it. We need a pass rush. We need a pass rush going on. I like what Joey Bosa's doing. Love what Ella Oliver brings. Loving your boy Deion Walker. Loving what AJ Epinesa is doing when he's healthy. But, yeah, Group, man, as far as that D-line, you're the odd man out right now, bro. You got to step it up. A half a sack and a couple of tackles ain't doing it for the first quarter of football. A lot of football left to play, plus playoffs. We need you to step it up, bro. Be real with you.
Yeah. Lee makes a good point here. You said, Buffalo's going to have to make some tough decisions when some guys coming off suspension. We still haven't seen Landon Jackson yet. I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table. John Robert mentioned that he heard that Greg Rousseau's dealing with a knee. I have not heard that. He has not been on the injury report as of late. So if it's something they're keeping on the hush hush that we just don't know about, that's one thing. But he hasn't been on the injury report as far as I've been seeing with this knee. So whatever he's dealing with, he needs to definitely get it together. But again, these 3 stars of the game: Josh Allen, Cole Bishop definitely was a star of the game because that's a touchdown. Without that, and this game was a lot closer. TJ Sanders, another guy's got to step up. He's a rookie. Not expecting too much out of him. I think Deion Walker is far better. Deion Walker's far better, bigger, stronger, and those are the guys that we wanted.
But I mean, I get it. Deion Walker, he swallows running backs, but they're still giving up runs on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, 189 is a lot of running yards. I get it. Some of that was the quarterback, some of that was the running backs, but I mean, it was a lot of ground to it was a lot for them on the ground. They definitely beat us on the ground, and that's how the Bills are. They're still known for that. That stigma is still following us around, but we can't stop the run. It worked against the Jets. It did not work against the Ravens. It did not work against the Dolphins, and it didn't work against the Saints. Now you got our cousins from Boston coming up here next week. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that later. So we're gonna have to start stopping the run, man. We're gonna a deep playoff run.
Yeah, and another thing, Cuzzo Brad, is there's been a lot of talk. Ray Davis has been complaining also about not getting any playing time. And really as simple as this, drop comments below if you have a comment on this Ray Davis situation. He had 8 carries in the Jet game for 29 yards. We just haven't been getting the production out of him. You can say that he was probably playing with second stringers by the time he played, but really it's to the credit of how well James Cook is playing and the next level that he stepped up to. So I'm not going to feed too much into the Ray Davis not getting a lot of burn.
Not at all, bro.
Because your number one back has taken it to another level. If you think about the past 3 seasons with James Cook was really allowing a lot of the other guys to come in, other backs to come in and kind of spell him, so to speak. This year, he's not letting that happen. He took that contract.
Bro,
he took that contract. He's playing at least 70% of the snaps right now. I'm
going to be real with you, Ray. I love you. I call you Big Play Ray Davis. I think your story is great. I think you're a good player. We just paid this dude $40 million. We're getting our money's worth. You can go sit down. We're getting our money's worth. He's earning it. He's earning every single dollar. You pay a dude $40 million, you probably going to see a lot more of that bench. I'm just being real. Because if he ain't running the ball, Josh running the ball. And if neither of those dudes are running the ball, maybe we'll throw you in the game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And
just
being real. You have our other guy, Ty Johnson. He's playing very well too. He spells James Cook very well. Why? Yeah. Because his ability to catch the football. And that's not saying that. And that's not saying that Ray Davis can't do that.
Right. I'm just saying
that. I'm saying that Ty Johnson. I almost just want to say that Ty Johnson is a better all-around player, and really across the depth chart, it looks like he took his spot.
Hey man, it's only one football to go around, and we dropping 30 a game. I'm good on offense. I'm good. I have no complaints, except for the offensive line sometimes. But I'm good on offense. If we scoring 30 points a game and we winning and we undefeated, I'm good. Sorry, Ray. It's only one football to go around. Sorry, man. I'm just being real with you.
Yeah. I mean, and this is something to talk about here that Scott mentioned, and a couple.
I do not care. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Well, listen. Let's be honest here. We don't want to run a running back into the ground too. That's something to be said.
I get it.
But he's in a groove right now. He's in a groove, and you don't want to stop that.
4 games in. Yeah, we're 4 games in. He's second in the league in rushing. I mean, your man's second in the league in rushing. What is he? I think 17th in carries. Derrick Henry's number 2 in carries. Like, dude, we're good. Again, do you guys want to be Baltimore? They're 1-3 right now. Like, we're good. I don't have any problems with the offense right now. I'm good. Ray, love you. Big play Ray. When you get your opportunity, seize the opportunity. When you catch the ball out the backfield, take it for 6, bro. But right now, we paid James Cook $40 million, bro.
I do have to disagree with you on that, cuz. And off the strength that I'm disagreeing with you, off the strength that the 2 best players on this team are going to be overworked in your offensive line. And Kincaid, I got to see something from him.
He scored.
I got to see some more from Coleman. Got to see some. I still got to see more from him. You know, he only got 3 catches. He can still do more. You know, again, we got to take some off of the other guys. Got to step up. We can't just sit back and be those guys just watching the same guys do the same thing. We have to.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If Cook is not in the game, will we be in some of these games, bro? He's running. He's very patient. He doesn't take a lot of big hits. He's a very patient runner. Your man is doing his job. And when we get in a goal line situation, either him or Josh are going to take it in. I'm good. I mean, because if we taking Cook off the field, we're going to take Josh off the field now. We're going to take him off. Because I'm telling you right now, we're not going to win. Like, love Mitch, but I'm not taking Josh Allen off the field. And if Cook ain't tired, I ain't taking him off the field either. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're good. He goes for a 40-yard gain, gets tackled. Yeah, all right, come on. But until then, I'm not taking Thurman off the field for Kenneth Davis. I'm just being real.
Yeah. And speaking of Bill's records as well, Sean McDermott makes it to 90 wins. All right.
Yes.
He continues to pile up wins in the regular season. Shout out to McDermott. It's looking like another season for McDermott. You know, he's got pretty good control of the team now. And maybe what he needed was to designate some of those responsibilities. I think this is year 2 where he's had Joe Brady and also had Bobby Badbitch together under his defensive scheme. Mm-hmm. Still a bunch of holes in that run stop defense because, again, it is a 5-2-5 defense and it's designated to stop the run. So I think if you're any offensive coordinator, stop the pass. If you're any offensive coordinator, you know to go after Buffalo. You want to run the football. And that's exactly what the Saints did. And, it really, and that's exactly what Baltimore did as well. And we're going to talk about New England because they have Stevenson, another power back, another tough guy to bring down. That's going to be a big challenge for the Buffalo Bills. But here's something that we need to highlight. There's only 2 undefeated teams, and a lot of people, drop comments below, believe that this will be the Super Bowl. The Eagles versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Eagles look like the champs don't look like they have slowed down one bit.
Not
Drop comments below. Do you see this being the Super Bowl? If you see this being the Super Bowl and you believe the Buffalo Bills are going to win it, go put Gold Bills in the chat. But if you believe it's the Super Bowl, put Super Bowl SB in the chat as well. I see it as a Super Bowl. A lot of people was talking about Green Bay before the season started, Green Bay versus Buffalo. But it's really looking like Philly's going for it again, and looks like Buffalo's going to meet them there.
And if it is the Super Bowl matchup, I believe Buffalo is going to be there. We cannot lose a Super Bowl to another NFC East team. We not winning that division. Every time we go to the Super Bowl, play someone from the NFC East, and it hasn't worked out for us. We gotta finish it. We gotta get somebody from that division. And Philly, I'm sorry, you're gonna be in the way. We gotta take you out. It is what it is.
Yeah, much respect to Philly, Super Bowl champs last year. But
Absolutely.
to beat a man first, you gotta beat the man. All right, that'll take us to our first segment of our show. We went on and on about this game. It was a big game, but let's go on to our top 5 segment.
This is BA-Dub's top 5 segment. Buffalo, get ready.
Getting hot.
You got him? Well, let's get him.
All right, our top 5 plays of the game. Last week we did players. This week we're going to do the plays of the game. Cousin Brad, you will do the honors or giving us our number 5 play of the game.
All right, I'm going to start it off with, James Club plowing it in. I mean, they say the tush push is unstoppable. I think Cookie from 1 yard out is unstoppable. My man just goes in, just squeaks through the line, very patient, squeaks through the line. He gets right in, touchdown. So I got to go James Cook as number 5 play. It was perfect, awesome.
Yeah, I got to go through the angry run by Josh Allen as my number 4. It kind of let us know, okay, we're closing this game out. We're closing this game out. Playtime's over, boy. It's time for me to, Josh Allen looking like the white Barry Sanders, shaking people and all types of stuff out there, man.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Shout out to Josh with the twinkle toes. I'm like, okay, Josh, I ain't know Josh had a move like that, man. So,
hey, man, that 6'5" frame, dude can shake a person out of his shoes, man. He did it before. He could have just jumped over him, but he said, nah, I'll stay on my feet. I'm good.
Yeah, shout out to
number
Big Bro
3
here. Buffalo Bills, and that's another thing. 4 straight games over 30 points. 4 straight games over 30 points. Excuse me. So Buffalo's on it. I was like, are we going to get to the 30 points of this game? And we got to it. Prater brings us home again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bass might. Hey, Bass. Hey, Tyler. Punting job's open. You can punt. Punter job's open. He's right there. He's right. The punt. Hey,
leave Tyler Bass alone, dude. Leave Bass alone.
I'm just saying. I'm literally saying.
Let the man heal up.
He can punt and let Prater kick. We're good. Unless you try to sabotage him and just start holding his laces in.
I don't even know if Bass is ready. I think he's still on IR. So. Well, all right, who you got for your number 3, man? Who you got for your number 3?
My number 3 goes to Terrell Bernard, coming through like a cannon, bang, knocking him back in the backfield, getting that sack on Spencer Rattler, which is straight up awesome. I was like, he was unblockable yesterday. Terrell Bernard was just showing up and showing out. So shout out to him yesterday. Just coming through the line, no one untouched, just showing Spencer Rattler, it's about to be a bad game. So shout out to him. It was awesome.
I got to go number 2. I got to go Khalil Shakir.
Mr. Yak.
It could have easily have been number 1, really, but I'm sure you got somebody else in mind. But, Khalil Shakir, dude, past 3 years, this dude has been the best receiver, even when Stephon Diggs was here, bro. Seriously. Go look at the season where Stephon Diggs was with the Buffalo Bills, his last season with Buffalo. Khalil Shakir's stats are comparable to Stephon Diggs. And then the season that followed last year, he was better than every other receiver on this team. And this year, he's still the most dynamic receiver on this team. He is another reason why you don't see Curtis Samuel at all.
We say he made an appearance, made a rare showing up.
He made an appearance at kickoff.
Yeah, probably did fine for the back plate. Yeah.
Barely. Yeah. Elijah Moore has kept him off. So again, Khalil Shakir continuing to make a case, got a contract. And look at this guy go. I mean, he's amazing, man.
I love it. I think he's great. Mr. Yards after catch himself. Dude's led the league in yards after contract. Once he catches the ball after contact, leads the league. He's right above Amon-Ra St. Brown as far as after contact. So shout out to him, man. Dude is doing his thing. He catches the ball. He is hard to bring down. And he shows out every week. Dude does his job. Got to give him credit. Mr. Yak himself. But my number 1, I mean, come on, man. We got to give credit where credit is due. And this dude came out, I guess it was his coming out party against Nolans. Mr. Cole Bishop. Got to throw it. There he is. Got to throw it up there. Mr. 24 getting his first ever interception. And he read it like a book. They tried to Philly special, but they forgot one thing. They ain't Philly. And it didn't work. I don't know why you would even call that play. It really was unnecessary. I don't know what Kevin O'Connell was doing when he called that play. I mean, but they tried it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They were going to score on that play.
They weren't going to score on that play.
Yes, they were. Yes, they
were.
Cole
Bishop read that from the reverse.
But hear me out now.
Yeah.
If Cole Bishop doesn't do what he does, doesn't do that athletic play, they score on that play.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they didn't
that was a good play call.
But they gave them, it was a good play call if it was Philly and it worked against the Patriots, but y'all ain't Philly. And hey, it was a
Philly. They may not be Philly,
but receiver who threw it. But Cole Bishop, as soon as that wide receiver came out, Cole Bishop looked to his left, saw Spencer Rattler running out. I was like, oh no, not today. handled the assignment, did his job. I got to give him credit where credit is due. That play wasn't going to work. That was a dumb play call. You could have just ran it with the quarterback.
I think it was a good play call. He made the play. Cole Bishop made that play. This is why he's number one, right? Because if he doesn't, if he's like deer in headlights, just another second, that's touchdown.
Right.
So you really can't say it's a play. It's just a better defensive play by a player.
To me, okay, I'll say this then. To me, it was not the time to call that play. Like this is you going into it was going in a half, right? It was going in a half. It was going in a half. It was fourth down. I don't understand the trick play. Like you had us on the ropes. They had us on the ropes. They had us on the ropes. They were running down our throat every single time. It was right there on the goal line. Just plow it in or send Spencer Riley on an RPO. Why throw a trick play? That didn't make any sense to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
On that note, I feel you. I feel you on that note because the run had been working all game. Camaro was covering us alive. But again, I can't say it was a bad play call. It was just a better defensive play by Cole Bishop. That's why he's our number one on our list as a top 5 plays of the game. Drop your top 5 plays of the game below, and we will make sure we highlight them. Another one that we didn't highlight, Josh Allen surpasses Jim Kelly in the most touchdown games in Bills history. So shout out to Josh Allen. Like Josh Allen is doing so much for his age. He's breaking pretty much every Bills record like known to man in just what is this? When he got drafted in 18?
7.
He was drafted in 18 in 7 years. He's done more than Kelly did in 11. I mean, granted, offenses were a lot different in those days. Kelly was changed. Yeah, Kelly was pretty much the beginning of these offenses that we see today, the K-gun offense, which Kelly started in 89 and 90. So you got to figure 89 and 90, where he was just slinging it to 96, 97. You can pretty much those was his biggest years of his career. So you can see why Josh Allen, as soon as he got with, McDermott and had the offensive coordinators that he had, they've been letting them loose. So understandable.
Hey man, the players are bigger, stronger, and faster now. And the rules are a little different, but the game has evolved, and Josh Allen has proved he is the ultimate weapon. I mean, man, we went out, we drafted him. A lot of people didn't want to give him a chance. I mean, it was him, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Lamar Jackson, and remember Josh Rosen? No?
Please don't mention that. Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
Yeah, there were 18.
There was a lot of us, and I say us because I was one of them that wanted a quarterback, and we didn't really know what Josh could do. It was kind of like unknown, and he came from a small college, and all of us Bills fans, we went through those dark ages of the early 2000s. So
it was a rough time. We were just getting ready. We were just getting ready to kick Tyrod Taylor out the door, and then we had Nathan Peterman for half a game. So it was like, you know what? Come on, 17. Let's see what you got.
All right, we got Andrew. He's a first-time listener. Shout out to you, Andrew. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow us on Facebook as well. He says, hey, someone wait, please explain about DeMar Hamlin. Will be traded during the season or, I don't see that. I think he is a valuable backup. I think he's a valuable special teams player. I don't think he'll be traded. I think Buffalo looks at the future and they see Cole Bishop as neck and neck is with DeMar Hamlin and probably better athletically. So that being said, why not let the young guy learn?
Yeah.
DeMar Hamlin is clearly not your future. Yeah. DeMar Hamlin is not your future. So if he's not your future and you believe Cole Bishop is comparable to him if in and better athletically and just needs time on the field to develop, you keep DeMar Hamlin on the bench because DeMar Hamlin is not a bad player. He's just not an outstanding player, a game-changing player like that. He's solid. He's a solid guy that you can throw in there to kind of, because DeMar doesn't really let guys get past him. That's one thing I do like about him. Even though he doesn't have the speed, he doesn't have the athleticism, he's a pretty decent short tackler, and he usually plays the system very, very well to make sure no one really gets behind him. That's what I like about him. Is he a game breaker? No. Does he have the potential to be a Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer? Absolutely not.
Yeah, and then what would you get for him? Unless you're going to trade him to get a punter for the season, I really don't see what value you get in trading DeMar Hamlin away. And secondary, let's be real, man. It's 4 games in. Secondary, we're gonna need all the secondary we can get. We got an early bye week this year, and it's gonna come at that stretch, that grind going into week, 9, 10, 11, 12, going into these tough games against Philly, Cincinnati, Kansas City. But it's gonna be some games. We're gonna need depth in the secondary. So trading him just doesn't make any sense.
One thing I do notice about McDermott and Bean, and this is sometimes we've had conversations, even complaints about this. We've sometimes been like, yo, why do we keep bringing the same players back? Camaraderie, there does have something to say about camaraderie, having some of the same familiar guys around, even Poyer or Hyde, those guys being around is just being locker room guys. And DeMar Hamlin can be that. But DeMar Hamlin is an exceptional player on special teams. So those guys, we talked about this last week when we talked about why haven't we not seen Curtis Samuel? Well, Elijah Moore can play special teams and he can play wide receiver, right? We talked about Shavers. Shavers can play special teams and wide receiver. Okay, so those dual guys are going to remain on the roster. So you keep a DeMar Hamlin, he's not making a lot of money. It's not really a big deal. You keep him on this team. He is a safe player. He does know the system very well. And he's one of the guys that's hung on this roster since the Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer times. So he knows this system very, very well. And guys like that, you keep them around and you got to ask yourself, what are you going to get for him? What system is he going to fit in, but the system that he already has mastered, so to speak? So I would keep him right where he is.
And we're undefeated, in case you guys forgot. Haven't lost yet. Sky's not falling. So, we're good. And we need depth in the secondary because, again, early bye week this year, going to be some dog days later on in the season. So we're going to need depth at the secondary position. So keep them on.
Yep. And we getting some guys back rested real soon. But that'll take us to our hater of the...
If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me.
Keep the hate coming. Buffalo Against the World show.
Turn me up some more so my haters can hear.
All right, Cuzzo Brad, we wouldn't be Buffalo Against the World if we didn't have a hater of the week. Buffalo Bills, so we get hated on everywhere we go. It's commentators, it's analysts, it's people trying to reminisce about the 4 straight Super Bowl losses. It's everything. Cuzzo Brad, who is this week's hater of the week?
I thought this was really cool. This is my dad's. That's one of those gangster cars. One of those gangster cars from the 40s. It's decked out in Bill stuff. I thought that was cool. I wanted to bring that on the show. That was for you, Dad. Shout out to you for allowing me to show that on my show. But this week at the hater week it does not go to anybody hating on the Bills. This week goes to the Packers and the Cowboys. Bruh, it ended in a tie. We were on the edge of our seat. I had to work this morning. Cool, you had to work this morning. A lot of people had to work this morning. It ended in a tie. That is criminal. And I get it, and it's kind of our fault. It's kind of our fault that they changed the overtime rules. Switch it back. Switch it back in the regular season. I don't even care anymore. We can't have that. We can't. We were on the edge of our seats. These guys are going back and forth, and it ends in a tie. Honestly, if I'm either one of these teams, I'd rather prefer a loss. I would rather prefer a loss than a tie. To me, a tie is worse. Dude, it was fine the way it was. I get it. We had the 13 seconds, and all the Bills fans were pissed off. Oh, Josh Allen didn't get a chance to touch the ball. I don't care about the regular season. It cannot end in a tie. First one to score wins. First one to score wins. This was bad. It was late, 1:00 in the morning, and it ends, and we don't have a winner for Sunday Night Football. Switch it back. This cannot happen again. So NFL, hold this L because the NFL lost. Let the coaches wrestle. Let the coaches wrestle at the end of the game to determine a winner at this point. I mean, I don't even care if it's a coin flip. So you got to pick a winner. Games cannot end on a tie. That is the hater of the week because, man, that was bad.
Yeah, the overtime rules changed because of us, right? Because of the situation that happened with not getting the opportunity. That was the whole 13 seconds game and all that good stuff, all that bad stuff. But, yeah. Hopefully after that game, some more tightening up happens in the NFL when it comes to that. Here's a question from Joey Hatch, our man from the 12th Man Mafia. Shout out to y'all. When Ogunjobi comes back and Michael Holt, the Canadian guy, who do we see are some other guys out? Look, man, some guys are injured, some guys are banged up. I know AJ Epinesa has been banged up. Don't be surprised about McDermott, man. Don't be surprised, even if you don't see Groot in that first rotation, even though he's $80 million. One thing I could say about, Sean McDermott, he had no problem benching Von Miller. He had no problem doing
taking out Trey White either.
He had no problem taking out Trey White. So, if you're not producing, you better believe somebody. I'm not going to go that far and say he's going to be inactive.
Right.
But, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I think Solomon is a guy you're going to not see active if Michael Holt or Ogunjobi come back and start playing very, very well. But they also have to get caught up to speed. I'm sure they've been training.
Absolutely.
But they got to get caught up to speed before they're even going to be active anyway. I'm kind of watching for Landon Jackson to see when he comes out. When's going to be his coming out opportunity. He's been on the injury report all the way going back from training camp. I was really excited about his measurable, his size. He's got that Bruce Smith size, that 6'6", 270, 275. But haven't seen anything from him preseason. Didn't see anything from him yet in the season. So that's a guy that's on my radar. But also I heard that Michael Holt was something special too coming off that edge. So I'm looking forward to seeing him as well.
I want to see Mad Max. Bring Mad Max in as soon as he's healthy. As soon as he's ready to go, strap the pads on, put him in a jersey, and get him out there as quickly as possible. We need help on the other side of the corner position. I love Trey White, first draft pick that Sean McDermott ever drafted. But, bro, you were great. Father Time is undefeated, bro, and it's not looking good for you. You're the last remaining player of the SWAT team, but we need Max out there as quickly as possible. Maxwell Harrison, get out there as quickly as you can.
Yeah, I'm not rushing that. I'm not rushing that because
I am.
I'm not, because even so, is he ready to play NFL football with that injury? This was a serious knee injury. I don't think he'll be ready to play anytime soon.
When he's healthy,
I don't think so. I don't think with that type of injury, which was a possible ACL tear scare. I think maybe later on in the season, hopefully playoffs. But I'm not going to bench. Let's be honest here. Trey White has not been horrible this season.
He's not horrible.
He has not played horrible. Yeah, I think you overdoing it here, cuz. Hey. He has not played horrible this season. He was decent against the Ravens. He was decent against the Dolphins.
No, it wasn't.
He was decent against the Dolphins. He was decent. Now you got to figure Tyreek Hill and Waddle were under 100 yards apiece. Both of that duo didn't even get 100 yards.
True.
So it was shut down city over here. Don't get that twisted. So I'm not going to say he's played horrible, but yesterday he got his butt handed to him yesterday.
I'm just going to throw this out there. We got the Patriots this week, Falcons next week. Then we got a bye, so hopefully he can get back. We got Carolina, probably won't need him for that game. Then we got the game everybody's been waiting for, Kansas City coming up November 2nd. Then we play the Dolphins. We got Waddle and Tyreek Hill again. Then we got Mike Evans. Mbuko is playing, probably going to win Rookie of the Year. And Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield and those boys, they're going to come ready to play. Then we got Houston. You got Nico Collins. You got the boys that they got over there in Houston. And then you got DK Metcalf coming in for the Steelers. And then you got Jamar Chase and Todd and T. Higgins. Then you got the Patriots again. So you got Stephon Diggs and those boys coming back. Then you got the Browns. Then you got the Eagles, and you finish off against the Jets. That's a murderer's row wide receivers we got to go up against. That's a murderer's row, dog. Just being real. We need Mad Max as quickly as you get him back. Healthy, not unhealthy. I don't need him at 70%. I need him at 100%. But he got to get off. He got to get healthy, man. We need our first round.
I'm just seeing it like football, all right? I'm thinking to myself, this is a rookie who played college ball. He kind of had half of a training camp. Didn't really have much preseason at all experience. And I like what Joey has said. I really like what I'm seeing from Dorian Strong. From Strong.
Yeah, he's playing great.
I like what this kid is doing out there. He's playing physical. He's playing tenacious. He's tackling. He jams at the line. He's covering. I think he's won the spot over Trey White, to be honest with you. But the veteran, okay, they're going to keep giving the veteran. They're going to continue to have him share time. But I think this kid is more prepared right now than Mad Max will be. So you got to go with what you got out there that's playing well. You got to stick with it. Yes, first round draft pick, but you and I know, just like from when Ralph Wilson did what he did with Flutie and Rob Johnson. Just because you got the guy high or you paid the guy more doesn't mean he's better. Doesn't mean, you got to be trained out there to get better.
Hey, I'm not saying he's going to be better. Christian Benford was a 6th round pick. He won the job over Kyer Elam. But I want to see what we got. I want to see what we got out of him. I want to see why we drafted you in the first round. Because, man, a lot of good receivers we're going up against this season. And if our guys aren't ready, they ain't never going to be ready. So, yeah, he's not had game speed. He's not had a preseason. But he's got a lot of film he can go over. So, let's see what we got.
All right, that'll take us to our winner sin segment.
It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against.
All right, Cuzzo Brad, we talked about this group problem, but in the mix of a group playing well, Joey Bosa is outplaying him. So I got a question for you, and I got a question for the fans. Is it a win or sin that old Joey Bosa is playing better than our $80 million Groot right now? Drop comments below.
Definitely. Is it a win or a sin?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely a win. It's definitely. Hey, if he is, I don't care who outplays who, but getting Joey Bosa has definitely improved our defense. We don't have Von Miller on the other side. We didn't really have much of Von Miller, and Bosa has been nothing but great since he's been here. He has been here. He has been healthy. Ed Oliver has been out, and he has stepped up every single game he has played. If it's a sack, if it's knocking a ball out, if it's making a play when we need it, I think it's an absolute win. So shout out to Joey Bosa, man. Ohio State all day. Groot, step it up, bro.
Yeah, I think I got to say sin. I got to disagree. I love Joey Bosa being here, but no way Groot should be getting outplayed. No way. He's younger, probably faster, should be stronger, but it's looking like none of those things right now.
Joey Bosa, a Pro Bowler.
He was a Pro Bowler. He was not a Pro Bowler last year. So
I'm just saying.
Some people believed at the beginning of the season his best years were past him. So I'm saying now, you're being outplayed by somebody who's
veteran,
a true seasoned veteran who's had some injuries over the course of his career. Russo needs to step up. It's a sin for what we gave this guy, who I completely disagreed to give him $80 million when he's never had a double-digit sack season. But whatever, that happened. Yes, he has the measurables. Yes, he shows up from time to time, but he has never really dominated a defensive line. Let's be honest.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
He's never done that. I don't think he should have been paid that much money, but who am I? Again, when Brandon Beane draft guys, he says, hey, I want them to stay with the Buffalo Bills if they have potential. Potential to me ain't good enough. You got to show something on the field. And thus far, he has not shown. To me, he hasn't even shown he's better than AJ Epinesa right now. So I absolutely think it's a sin. Drop comments below if you think it's a sin that Groot is being outplayed by Joey Bosa right now.
Oh, he's definitely being outplayed by him. That's not a question. He's definitely being outplayed by him. But, I mean, if it's a good thing, I mean, again, with Joey Bosa, veteran, this is his revenge tour. You know, everybody in L.A. wrote him out. He was like, oh, he's done. You know, time marches on. But, hey, man, Joey Bosa's playing great. He's been great the first quarter of the season. Greg Russo has not been. So, hopefully this lights a fire in this behind and gets him ready to go. But Joey Bosa is an all-pro. Dude is we got him at the perfect time. He's healthy now. Revenge tour. He has been nothing but great things since he's been here. So, yeah, Groot needs to step it up. We did pay you a lot of money. Learn from the veteran. This dude is right now, he is outplaying you. I'm giving you credit. He is outplaying you right now.
Yeah, I mean, and that leads us to the Michael Holt conversation. He's coming back. It's a Canadian guy. He was dominant in that league. And, he's coming to the NFL now to rush the passer.
Well, I mean,
it's gonna, the competition at the defensive end right now, because I'm not all that happy with that left side. I'm not very happy with that left side at all. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing from Joey Bosa. Left side, big concern to me. Big concern. Now, some people are saying he's being double teamed. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing him even setting the edge well. So
I ain't either.
Not happy about his performance. I think he's got to step his game up all the way.
Hey, man, you bringing dude in off the Canadian League. We don't know if this dude, I mean, he hadn't got much preseason starts either. He ain't had much game speed either. This is a completely different league. So, I mean, if we're going to write Mad Max off, we need to write this dude off too till he earns his keep.
Yeah, you know what? The difference between the defensive line is a little different because you can plug a guy in if he has speed play on the defensive line, but you can't do that.
Well, that's the Jets. How that's working for them. Are they winning right now? They're down. They haven't scored yet, and Dolphins are up 10-0. Go to the Jets, plugging guys in, see how that's working for them.
Yeah, they say Joey Bosa can't run the same. What you mean Joey Bosa can't run? He can run.
Yeah, man, still got it. He loses some juice left in them knees, man. He do run funny though. He do run funny. He's he runs uncoordinated. He does run, but hey, man, he make the plays. He knocked the ball out, gets the sack.
I like how he bends the corner. Yeah, I like how he bends the corner, and I like how Bosa. I like how he's always got his hands out too. He's always got his hands out. He's got his hands around that ball. Mm-hmm. So that's what I love about him. Love that about him. So again, I think we've seen this throughout the McDermott era. A lot of people are throwing out there about the run defense. And, as long as we play the 5-2-5, you don't expect to stop the run. Don't expect to stop the run. The only way you're going to stop the run is, you go to a straight 3-4, 3 linebackers, and even your linebackers aren't really built for the trenches like that. Terrell Bernard, love him, love the guy to death, but he's 220,
Oh, he can definitely hit though. He'll lay the boom.
Yeah, he can tackle, but he's not built to be in the trenches in between offensive linemen and fullbacks. No, he's not. He's not built for that.
He needs help. He needs help. Dorian Williams can be. He can be. But he can't cover.
There's another guy I meant to highlight. This guy, Shaq Thompson. I like this kid.
Laying the boom, man.
I like this kid, Shaq Thompson.
Laying the boom. I love it. Man. My man said he definitely sets the tone. Definitely sets the tone. And it's a lot of things. It's a lot of little things we got to clean up too. And we didn't talk about this much. We had a lot of penalties yesterday. That was a problem. That's a problem. And some of this stuff is it comes down to coaching. Yesterday, penalties wise, we had 11 penalties. 11 penalties. And a couple of them could have been avoided if we do the small stuff. Like getting Joey Bosa off the field. Not easy. Get it. But some of the stuff, man, you got to avoid. Like Trey White, I get it. You wear your traditional black gloves. Put the white gloves on. They won't see you hold. Come on, man. This is little stuff. This is little stuff that could be avoided. They called you for holding twice. Put the white gloves on. They got white jerseys. Put them on. It gives you an advantage. Ask Bill Belichick. Ask New England. Yeah, segue into our next segment. Yeah.
So, all right, so since Kulu Brad took us there, first before we get to New England, let's go over to our Bills Mafia tribute.
The party starts in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Bills Mafia, Buffalo against the world family. Listen, as we always do, myself being a historian, cousin Brad, loving football so much, we always got to take you back to the history of the NFL or in the Buffalo Bills. So, that being said, drop comments below if you know this answer. Who was the first African-American quarterback to start a season opener and to start in an NFL playoff game?
It was a Bills quarterback.
It was a Buffalo Bills quarterback. So a lot of people don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, it's funny how this just gets glossed over like this didn't happen.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know. So check that out. You know, a lot of people
don't use Google. Don't use ChatGPT.
Yeah, drop comments below.
Use your Bills thinking.
Comments below. Drop comments below. Who was the
They've been getting us too. We had to throw a hard one, but they've been getting us lately, bro. They've been getting us lately. We got to throw a hard one out there, bro.
Yeah, this is a hard one. This is a hard one, and I think most people don't know that. And this guy not only started in the NFL, but also in the AFL. So we going way back. He said the first he member, John Roberts said the first he member was E.J. Manuel, and no.
Wow. It's not him.
It wasn't E.J. Manuel.
It was not. It was a guy before E.J. that played for the Bills as well. Remember Torrey Woodbury? No. Neither does anybody else. He played for the Bills too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Remember, John Roberts said Tyrod Taylor. No.
Ooh, close.
That's the guy who ended the drought. Ended the drought for us.
Got to give Tyrod love. Tyrod will never pay for a drink here. The man ended the drought, man. Drought. He would never.
We got to always show love to Tyrod. Even when we be playing against Tyrod, I still be showing mad love. Like,
yeah, Tyrod, we love Tyrod. And when he gets in the game, we cheer. We cheer. We love Tyrod Taylor here.
Joey Hatch, I'm done with you, bro. He said Doug Flutie.
Come on, man.
He said African American, not Canadian.
Come on, man. He's not even Canadian.
He ran like he was African American.
Like, come on, man. Not cool.
I'm done with you, Joe. All right, man. We're gonna drop this one below because you guys.
Let's go. You ready?
All right. All right.
Here
we go.
There he is.
This guy right here.
Shaq Harris. James Shaq Harris, wore number 12 for the Buffalo Bills, the first African-American quarterback to start an NFL season opener and also the first African-American quarterback to start an NFL playoff game. Yeah. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Definitely doing this thing.
I would have never known this. I would have never known this about James Shaq Harris. You know, that's like, and he wore Jimbo's number, or Jimbo wore his number. So interesting.
Okay. But no, fun fact about Jim. So I'm just going to throw this out there. He played as a quarterback for in the AFL as well as the NFL. He played for the Buffalo Bills, the Los Angeles Rams, and the San Diego Chargers. After his long career, he worked in the front office for the Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and even got a Super Bowl ring with the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow. He got a Super Bowl?
With the Baltimore Ravens as an executive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice try. But
Joey
technically he does have a ring.
Joey said he didn't hear that. He didn't hear the African American part. He missed that part.
It's all good. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people forget that actually happened, and Buffalo started the trend, bro.
Interesting. You know, Buffalo gets a rap for, you know, being a segregated city, but also at the same time, history was made right here in Buffalo. So big shout out to Ralph for that. That's what's up.
Speaking of number 12s, I met a certain number 12 this past week. Can we throw that up real quick before we go into? There you go. Yeah. There is number 12 himself, Hall of Fame quarterback Jim Kelly. I had the opportunity of standing up and chat with him for a hot little minute. My man was real cool, calm and collected. Asking for a shout out. He said no because he was doing other stuff. But he gave me credit. He said, young man, just keep doing what you're doing. So I was very happy with that. Shout out to Jimbo, man. He was real nice, shook my hand, and gave my dad an autographed picture. So I greatly appreciate him doing that. He came to my job, showed us a lot of love. Shout out to Jimbo.
Shout out to Jimbo, man. Remember I tried to get one of those from Bruce?
Yeah, that didn't end well. That didn't end good. Like,
guys,
that was one of those. Yeah.
It was Mafia. I grabbed one of the greatest of all time, and he wasn't too happy about it. You know? He was not. And I'm sorry, man. I love you.
I
think I could have took him at that time.
No.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance. No,
bro, I'm just gonna look the look on his face, bro. I'm gonna just say this: I can't never go to jail. I can't never go to jail, bro. You was on your own, man. I love you, cuz we was out at the club. It was one of them nights, bro.
It was one of those nights, man. We had a little bit too much to drink that night, and I just happened to see Bruce, and I just grabbed him and said, "Bruce." He looked at me real crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, if y'all get into a fight, I mean, it's only fair that I just let you take them one-on-one, because just being real. All right,
Joey Hatch dropped one out there. He said, did you know there is an NFL quarterback who won 5 Super Bowls who was black and did it before Tom Brady? That's interesting.
Yes.
I would like to know who that was.
I did know that. What is it? Ooh, black, and he won 5 Super Bowls. He's got to be a backup. This is gonna rack my brain.
Anybody who know that answer to that, if you got the answer, drop it below. I didn't know that. I did not know that someone won 5 Super Bowls, or obviously might have been on the bench or something and probably won it. But is this somebody who would play with Terry Bradshaw or something?
Is it the guy that owns like mad Wendy's restaurants? He owns like a lot of Wendy's restaurants now. Like, he put his money away. He won 5.
Drop comments below if you know this answer right here. Joey has through his own 12-man Mafia trivia out there. If you know the answer, who was the quarterback, black quarterback, African-American quarterback who won 5 Super Bowls before Tom Brady did it? I have no clue who did that. I'm going to have to Google that.
And watch us be like, oh, well, as soon as we hear it, we're going to be like, oh.
I don't think it's anybody current, man. I don't think it's anybody current, so I wouldn't be sure about that one.
Why should be like RG3 or somebody? Like, we're gonna be like, oh,
no, it's definitely not RG3. It's definitely not RG3.
For real, like, why should it be somebody we would have never thought of?
We know it's not a Warren Moon. We know it's not a Randall Cunningham. We know I don't think it's
like
anybody from the 90s.
It's gonna be like Charlie Batch, when he went to the Steelers and won Super Bowls. Like, oh, we don't know him.
I don't know who that is. Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy when you put it in the comments, because that's, man.
Drop it in the comments if you know it. We have no clue who that is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm lost.
If you're watching, we're here every Monday, not just for the victories, but the losses. But hopefully, there's no losses this year. But me and Cuzzo Brad are here every Monday at 7 p.m.
Hit after hit after hit,
Non-stop.
It's Buffalo Against the World show.
Lot of hits.
All right, Cuzzo and Bills Mafia, feel free to drop comments below. We are at our final segment here, which is how to get a dub versus New England. Cuz, let me get this started here.
Go ahead.
Not afraid of their quarterback at all. I think he's a young guy. I think they have a few guys that played with the Buffalo Bills. Stephon Diggs, haven't really followed what New England's done. That they did have an impressive win. But I'm gonna say here, once again, because this quarterback I don't really respect, I don't really care for. Stop the run.
Having a good year, man.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. If you stop the run, Josh said, "Score more points." We've been doing that all year. That's right.
Yeah,
Still got.
I mean that's pretty much what boils down. To quote Herm Edwards, "You play to win the game." Shout out to Herm Edwards. But yeah, I mean we know who's coming in. Our cousins from Boston. Like we get it. We know who's coming in. They have Mac Hollins. Drake May, gotta be honest, gotta give credit where credit is due. He's having a good year. He has more passing yards than Josh Allen. But he's having a good year. He hasn't had the competition that Josh Allen has had to play. They did play Miami. Josh had a good game. He had a good game. I swear I want to say something bad about Stephon Diggs, but I'm not gonna bash him. I'm not gonna bash him.
Please don't.
He is coming back. He's coming back to Highmark Stadium, and you can Google stuff, and stuff will come up. You know, a lot of it not on the field. Just saying, just throwing it out there. You can Google, and stuff will come up. But we got going up against him for the first time inside Highmark Stadium since he's departed and wanted to. Woo! He's playing against us, okay? We're going to have our cool jerseys on, our icy whites. Looking forward to that. That's going to be real dope. Our icy white jerseys, the snow jersey is going to be dope. They're going to have whatever weird jersey they came up with in their art design for Boston. And stop the run. Mike Vrabel, I mean, 1 week he's good, 1 week he's bad. You're going against the best in the division. We have to make a statement. Say, hey man, this is still our division. We already beat the Jets. We already beat the Dolphins. Y'all next on the schedule, man. It's going to be Sunday night. That stadium is going to be loud. That stadium is going to be insane. It's a hostile environment. We cannot stand New England. So this is going to be a sweet win for us. Can I give my scoring prediction?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Scoring prediction. I would say Bills. I think we go for 31. I think we go for over 30. I'm going to say 35-17 Buffalo.
All right. I like that. I like it. And there's another guy that I'm not looking forward to listening to, Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, God.
I'm so sick of listening to Chris Collinsworth. I don't know what to do. And if you mention the Chiefs in this game, I'm turning my volume off.
For real.
If you mention the Chiefs in this game, if you mention Patrick Mahomes in this game, they're not playing this Sunday against the Sunday night against the Buffalo Bills. We don't want to hear about the Chiefs. Like, dude, stop.
Don't want to
stop comparing everything that Josh Allen does to freaking Patrick Mahomes. Stop.
It's like now, he do it on purpose, bro. Like now it's not funny. Like it started out as like a running joke. People made memes about it. People made videos about it. Like now it's not funny. Kansas City is not playing. Patrick Mahomes is probably going to have I think they have an early game this week. Like, let's not bring him up. Let's not bring him up in this game. Like, he has nothing to do with this game.
Hater of the week. If he does it again,
for real.
He's hater of the week guaranteed next week, bro. I'm so sick of every time this dude gets on and commentates for the Bills, he's always bringing up, yo, watch it, Buffalo against the Wolves.
We're going to start a count. We're going to start a count.
Watch it.
Watch it.
I'm telling you, he's going to do it. We're going to come right here after the game, and we're going to mention it. He did it again. Did it again.
It's not funny. It's not. He did it yesterday. And they weren't even playing. He did it yesterday. The Packers and Cowboys were playing. Why are you bringing this dude up? He don't even like you. I'm so tired.
You know what, Andrew? I got to agree with you here. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. This guy should have never walked out of the door.
I agree.
Far better than Joshua Palmer. Far better than pretty much every other receiver we have right now. Even better than Keon Coleman. I'm sorry. Love this swagger. Love his locker room presence.
I love this grit. Love this grit.
Love this hype. Love this trash talk. Loved everything about that guy. That's one guy. Yeah, that's one guy. I'm hoping he does something over here in New England and gets himself cut.
Let's keep it real. Low key, I'm kind of cheering for him and not cheering for Stephon Diggs. I'm just gonna be real.
I'm not.
Both of them play here. I kind of want to see Mac eat. I'm just gonna be real. I don't want you to score no touchdown, nothing. but I kind of want to see you eat, man. Like I feel like when they introduce the teams, if they introduce our defense, like he comes out, he's gonna get cheered. He's gonna get cheered for real.
Yeah, because we got love for him.
We do. Oh,
but
God.
Joey says, "All right, Joe."
We all know.
Yeah,
I know.
We know
it's really,
man. This dude, he'll wear the man's jockstrap if he could.
Like for real, like bro, he's not playing. Like he's not playing. Oh, we're gonna counter. We're gonna get a counter. We're gonna get a counter going. We're gonna get a counter on how many times it brings him up. And then he's gonna try to do it like on low key stuff. Like, yeah, Josh Allen, you always talk about these three guys. It's gonna be Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes. Like, dude, we hate it. We get it. He's not playing. I
can't stand this dude, man. I can't stand this dude.
I swear. I think Mike Tirico looks at him every time like he's not playing, Chris. He's not playing tonight. Like, let's get a counter going.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, listen, I'm gonna have Jay Reezy. Jay Reezy is our social media guy. I'm gonna have Jay Reezy find every time he's mentioned Patrick Mahomes while the Bills were playing. He does it way too much. Way too much. I would take Romo over him, but hey, it's not our call.
Yeah. Romo's another one, but I would rather take Romo over Chris Collinsworth. And I hate the little underhand tones he does. It's like, the only guy that can compete with Josh Allen is Patrick Mahomes. He's not playing. He's playing. This guy's playing. This guy. Okay, he's not playing. Oh, Chris Collinsworth. Can we get
all right, drop your score predictions down below. I saw a few. I saw one. Drop your score prediction. Joey Hatch says 36-28 Buffalo Bills. You really think it's going to be that close, huh, Joe? I got to drop mine, man. I think this is at home. This is Sunday Night Football. It's in Buffalo. We hate the Patriots. Well, I'm saying 42-21. Buffalo.
Ooh, we dropping 40 on them? Hey.
I'm saying we dropping 42. We dropping 42 on your head. We hate, Josh Allen and them boys, they remember those years just before Josh came. And even when, Brady was still there in New England, the history is there. The history is still there. And, they still got a guy from that Belichick Brady tree that's over there as the coach, and Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
I say you just keep stomping them into the ground until they stop hiring those Patriot great players.
Linebackers. You keep hiring linebackers as your coach. Don't know why that's not. I don't know why you don't get that doesn't work.
Yeah, get rid of the Belichick tree, and y'all might be able to start over. But I think it's going to be tight in the first half. I think Buffalo's going to run away with it. Buffalo's going to run away with it in the second half. No, I think it's going to be close in the first half, though.
I think our strategy will be getting our tight ends going. I don't think they have anybody can measure up with our tight ends. I do like the guys they have on defense there. They have a good solid defense going, but I think our tight ends are going to be too much. And then when Josh gets pissed off and puts on a Superman cake, pretty much lights up at that point.
Yeah, I think when Josh gets mad, it's over.
Yeah.
When Josh gets mad, it's over. I'm not worried about anybody on that defense that can stop us. But again, they did drop 40. So they're showing something. They have a young quarterback. Stevenson's a power back. Buffalo has struggled against power backs. We know that's a problem. Tackling has been a problem. Again, I can't say there's been really a quarterback this year that's carved us up with the exception of Lamar Jackson in week 1. And again, that's early in the season. Guys are really have no tape on anybody. So, I take that with a grain of salt, but I expect them to try to run the ball. I expect them to try to run the football because that's what's effectively worked against Buffalo all season long. So, but I expect the defense, the offense to be fired up. I expect James Cook to continue doing what he's doing. I think we're going to need a little bit power because they still have a very dangerous defensive line. I expect Kincaid to play a lot better. I would like to see Dawson Knox do something. He hasn't really done much. Coleman, I want to see you play as big as you are. So, and I expect Khalil Shakir to come out and do his thing. So I'm seeing Buffalo blowing this team out in the second half.
Yeah, I think the second half where we make our adjustments, we make adjustments probably better than anyone in the league. It might be tight in the first half, might be not a lot of scoring going on. But again, the second half, they can't play with us. I mean, I'm looking to beat this team very badly. But we'll see what happens. I think Drake May is playing pretty solid. Again, hasn't had much competition besides Miami to really go off of, but he did take an L.
Did you
Drake
say
May, man? Dude is doing his thing. I got to give him credit where credit is due. I mean, we don't like the name, but, from Boston. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to win this game pretty soundly, though.
Drake, we coming for you, Drake.
Just saying.
All right, man. This has been a pleasure being with you guys again on a Victory Monday. Buffalo against the World Victory Monday with Kulu and Cuzin Brad. Again, if you're looking for opportunities, we are building our own platform. If you feel like you have a voice and you want your voice to be out there, we are looking to meet with different people. And we're going to be conducting some interviews to see if individuals would like to join our podcast team, whether one way or another. Some people are personality. Some people are social media. Some people are business. We want them all. Hit us up, send us a DM. If you got me on Facebook, you can also DM me and we can talk some business, okay? And me and Cuzin Brad, we will sit down with you and discuss what we can do as we're growing our platform. We literally had 10 followers last month and we're already at 1,500. We're fastly growing. So please continue to support Buffalo against the world. We just dropped our t-shirt line, which you'll see a lot more. The Buffalo Against the World t-shirts coming soon and hoodies coming soon. So look out for that. All right. It's been a pleasure being with you guys on a Victory Monday. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. We're pretty much everywhere. X, all that good stuff. You can follow us. Go Bills. Buffalo against the world. Bring home that dub Monday. And we love you guys and peace easy.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu
Cuzin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Big BS7, man. Buffalo against the world, man. We take on anybody. Buffalo against the world, man. Buffalo against the world. I know what's going on, man. We out here. We outside, man. We outside.
Buffalo against the world.
The mafia, the fan base that adopt you. On Sundays we are not cool, and the other days we're robbing you. We haven't said we're handling. We spoke to God and said thanks though. Having cool years real dope, but I really miss the fan base though.